Hi and welcome to this tutorial about Simutrans. If you are unlucky, you need to visit a medical store. This, maybe. So today's topic is simply drug store, medical store, or what it called in your language. Pharmacies use two types of cargo, chemical and medical. So they are similar to construction warehouse, but the supply chain is not a simple linked chain. It is a chain with branches. And that is what we should take a closer look on today. The drugstore is placed here. The medical packing plant is placed here, and the chemical industry are placed here. We should transporting cargo from the chemical industry to the pharmacy and even transporting chemical to the medical packing plant. So here we have a clear branch system. And the chemical industry should be supplied by all from either pumps or oil field or platform at sea. I have now zoomed out so we can see a little more about the country. And if we start to take a look, here is the chemical industry. To supply this chemical industry, we need around 1,700 cubic meter of oil each month. That is quite a big quantity. So we need a rich source and we need a railway to supply that industry. But which source of oil should we use? We have an oil rig there. You need to click twice on them to get up the chain. Close down the station information. We see that oil rig supply the chemical industry and the refinery. That is not exactly what we want, because we don't know if the oil refinery want more oil, and that platform can be a suitable candidate in the future. And that means we maybe need to move the chemical industry's supply of oil to another source in the future. So if we have the possibility to switch to a better source, we should take it. We have that too, and we need to click it twice. That platform is a better candidate because that only supply the industry we are looking for, the chemical industry. So that oil rig supply that chemical industry, and they can produce enough quantity of oil each month to supply that industry too. So we need only one source. We have an oil pump down here, but that is too little oil in that oil pump. So that is not a good idea. And we have a field further up outside the screen in the top. But all the other suppliers are the same problem as they supply our industry too. And that is good to save that type of resources to later stages of the game. And we are also lucky here that this oil rig is relatively close to the chemical industry. And if we don't transport it unnecessary long distance, we also save money in the country, which boosts the economy, which grow more industry in the future. So my idea is that oil rig to that chemical industry. So the first trip is by boat to an harbor, and after that train. So probably a harbor somewhere here and train after that. But the volume after the chemical industry here is quite low. So the plan is here to use trucks to reduce the investment. If you look carefully, you can see there is no depot or garage in this part of the country. So we need a garage. There is no train system at the moment, and that train system will be isolated. So we need a train depot. And a watch on the big map, we see that that lake in which we have a construction yard have no connection to that lake. So we need a construction yard to build ship to. So it will be a lot of new infrastructure in this part of the country. So here I have a lot of things to do, but I can say that I cut out the boring part of building new infrastructure like depot and garage and so on. And we simply come back when I finish the first supply chain, which will be the chemical. This is how the new supply chain look like. Here we have the platform and a boat and a harbor and a railway line down to the chemical industry, a new road connected to the existing road network, and here the pharmacy. This is how the solution around the harbor look like. Here is the platform and the boat, and the harbor have plenty of storage space, so I should not get the error message about crowded station. And of course a train station for the train to load up. Around the chemical industry, I have chosen to make it as simple as possible, so there is only a simple train station and a freight yard for truck. So they simply come in and load up the truck, and on the train they load off the oil to the chemical industry. Around the pharmacy, I have gone for the simplicity too. So one simple freight yard for incoming cargo, which they'll deliver to the pharmacy. For me, it's now time to calculate it, how many trucks, trains and boats I need. The supply chain for chemical is now finished. I have the right number of train, trucks, boats and so on. So it's now time to move on to the medical supply chain. That was everything I have to show you. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. In the next episode, we take a look on unwanted loop in the supply chain, and we finish the supply chain by building the medical supply too. Thank you for your time.